Sue, says Jay. Yes, give me a moment here. I'll quickly set up. You know what's a fucking... It's a fucking joke, what I'm about to tell you guys, yeah? They are showing me a La Liga game of the second division on my subscription. They're not showing me a first division game in a... Like how... I pay money, yeah? This is the only legal way to watch La Liga in Belgium. And they're showing me a game from the second division. And they don't have the game of the first division. So I'm gonna have to pirate it. What the actual fuck is it doesn't doing, bruv. I hate these subscription services, yeah? And this is why I will always endorse pirating, yeah? These subscription services do not deserve loyalty, bruv. And if they're not gonna show certain games, and they're the only ones who have the rights to it, well, fuck all, win it. Absolute disgrace that. I don't get it. How can you have the exclusive rights to a game in a country? The exclusive broadcasting rights. And instead of showing that game, yeah, you show a game from the same league, but second division. Okay, well then I pirate and I don't use your shitty software. Or your shitty app. Which is hella laggy anyways, by the way. Causes way too much lag. Middle of about to go crazy. Bigger predictions. I'm gonna go Villarreal to win. I've not opened the game yet. I'm about to find out what the score is there. Hello, Wim. How are you doing? Much to talk about. We'll get there. Atalanta 6-1 Sestano. Pirating needs to come back in all the way. I mean, I've pirated plenty games already. We've done a lot of pirating for La Liga this season because, bro, the amount of La Liga games they just don't show me, like, bruh. It's a disgracia, guys. It's a disgracia. The amount of La Liga games they just decide not to show me. And then I just pirate them. I don't care. Yeah, it's Monaco 1-0 down to PSG. And Real Madrid won the Intercontinental Cup, which is pretty much the cup, Club World Cup, but gay. The gay version of the Club World Cup now. They've made the Club World Cup gay. They're ruining football, guys. It's a disgracia. Disgracia is my new word, guys. I believe Arteta is losing right now. That is a disgracia. Disgracia. All round, disgracia. Let me see what Arsenal is doing right now. Are they still losing? They're losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Misery enjoys company. Not Vincent company, just company. And we're off. There we go. Beautiful. Fake trophy. You mean the Intercontinental Cup? The Intercontinental Cup is not a fake trophy. It's like the replacement for the Club World Cup, which is now being... it's dumb. It's dumb, basically. Oh, ball rolls into the hands of the Vallecano goalkeeper here. It's all dumb. It's all dumb. I don't like it. I don't like how they're chasing for the ball around. What does the trophy look like, by the way? Yes, they won the trophy. I know, Google. Real Madrid's Intercontinental Cup. Isn't that literally just the same design as the old trophy? Am I stupid, or is that the exact same design as the old trophy? Villarreal is in, has good defending, but shot still comes through. It's good goalkeeping as well. And now it's out for a corner. Call me crazy. That is the exact same trophy design, bruv. You know what? Why do I care? Score. Yeah. My apologies. I did fix the score now. Made football is finished. It's been finished for a while as well, isn't it? Been finished for a while. It will be lots of pain and agony, bruv. Lots of pain and agony watching the sports die. You know what, yeah? The European Super League might unironically fix the sport. The European Super League might actually be the best thing that ever happens to this sport if it happens. Hello, Rosa. Hello. How are you doing? Real Madrid won a Mickey Mouse trophy. That's what the sport is about. Trophies. You know what the problem is, yeah, with football? Football has the problem of the league system. That sounds weird, yeah, but to think about it. In football, you have organized leagues. Let's compare it, for example, to CS2. In CS2, you have like dozens of tournaments each year. So like winning 4 trophies in a single year, like for a big team, okay, it's a good year. It happens. Navi won 2 trophies this year. I believe G2 won, Navi won 4 trophies this year. G2 won 4 trophies this year. And you know what it does, yeah? It makes the sport more entertaining. There's more stuff going on. No, Super League is what's gonna fit. That's what they want you to think, bro. They want you to hate the Super League. But you know why they want you to hate the Super League? Because the Super League will balance the economy between the top leagues and between the lower leagues. Like the leagues below, like let's say Belgian League, Portuguese League, Eredivisie, even lower leagues yet, Hungarian League, stuff like that, yeah. Czechian League, Danish League. These leagues can't compete financially. The big clubs hate the idea, or the big leagues should I say, the big clubs don't mind, but the big leagues, like the Premier League, hate the idea of that happening. Because then suddenly, you can't bully little clubs anymore from little leagues into giving up their best players. Because now they're competing with you financially. The Super League would actually fix a lot in football, yeah? The only problem is if it causes a fracture. If it causes a fracture between some clubs playing for like the Super League in a different contact nation, and then you have clubs playing like under the UEFA and so that's the only problem if that happens. If that happens, then it's haram. That would be haram. But I doubt that happens. I mean, it could happen, but the Super League will happen at some point, I think. I think they're just gonna keep coming and coming until it happens. Because the Super League has been an idea since like the 1990s. You're a fan from a rich club, so you're looking at it with tunnel vision. No. You don't understand. This makes it worse for rich clubs. Because with the increased budget, yeah, suddenly you have a bunch of teams from all over Europe. Suddenly you will have teams from all over Europe, yeah. Suddenly you will have Ajax having similar budgets to Arsenal. Similar budget to Man City. Suddenly they will attract big investors because there is opportunity to get the same money from owning Ajax that you can from owning Man City. So that is not going to destroy any team that isn't Real Madrid-esque. That's going to empower those lower teams. Which is why these bigger leagues hate it. The big teams like Real Madrid love the idea because they're like, more money is more money and we don't care. But the leagues itself, like the Premier League, they will lose all power. There will be less value in Premier League. All of this is haram. Potentially. Football is haram anyways. Like, trying to figure out how to fix something that is dead, nah, it's fucked up. And now free kick hit for Villarreal, no. No, Rayo Vallecano are just allowed to take players into the mud. Yeah, but here's the thing: you can't have integrity of the sport if there are like 10 teams that have a bunch of money and the rest of the teams can't compete financially. Like currently, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Barcelona even, because Barcelona pretend they're skins but they're not, Bayern München, and internationally, PSG, these teams here have way more money than the rest. You get me? So, what you need to do here to fix some integrity in football is make sure that teams that aren't those teams can financially compete. Because if they can compete financially, then they can compete trophy-wise and you'll have a lot more competitiveness. Now ball on the left side for Rayo Vallecano. And they lose it as soon as I say that. Now Villarreal trying to go for it. To fix football, simply go back to the 1990s. It would be lovely if we could do that. I don't think that will work though. But you know what the problem is? You can say we don't care about the money, but you do have to make compromise at some point, don't you? Because there are businessmen who want to do football. There is business in football. So at some point you're gonna have to make that compromise. So if you're gonna make that compromise, where is it? Where are you okay with having that compromise? You can't say I don't want to compromise on anything, because I'm sorry, that's not how the world works. Let me give an example. If you're American, this might work for you. If you're not American, this might not make much sense, but the Constitution, greatest document ever written. Not a single one of the founding fathers agreed with every word in that Constitution. That Constitution was a parable of compromises. That was full of compromises, bruv. George Washington wasn't very happy with the end state of the Constitution. He said that the Constitution, as it was, would lead to a two-party system. He didn't like it. But a lot of compromise was necessary, wasn't it? Because otherwise, the colonies, the 13 colonies, were gonna be 13 independent countries. You weren't gonna have a United States. Now ball headed back up the pitch by Villarreal. So sometimes, yeah, you just have to compromise even if you don't want to. And sometimes compromise, yeah, can make things better. In a way that you hadn't thought about it. Throw in now for Villarreal. Now Villarreal holding onto the ball here and pressure from Rayo Vallecano going backwards. Villarreal holding onto the ball with Costa and now back around. And to Gallego. Gallego's forwards and now ball through a sport. It's good defending man as well. Gets the ball into cleared now. Ball here. It's going to be a throw in. He got the ball into Ballierte. That is really good defending man. Don't compromise ever. Just blame everyone else. That's a valid tactic actually. Life is too short for regrets. Blame everyone else. Don't have regrets, guys. Just blame everyone else for everything that goes wrong. If anything ever goes wrong in your life, blame someone else. No. The fans haven't been compromising. They have been sucking up. The fans have not been compromising here. Because if it was compromise, then the Club World Cup as it is now, the new Club World Cup, would not exist. That is not compromise. That is just complete submission. But you can't have it go the complete other way, right? Like, what the fans are currently doing is allowing everything to happen. If you go the complete other way, and you're like, I don't know, only a league, only an FA Cup, and only a domestic cup, and only the European Cup, with like round of 32 into final, then you're not gonna have the investors happy. like you can say bring back the Winners' Cup and stuff like that. I mean, you know what I personally would like? Here is what I would personally like. Bring back the European Cup, or Champions League, or whatever you call it, under the format where you have to be champion to qualify. They haven't really had a say in a long time, but they're the ones that keep it going. The fans, you mean? Yes. If you mean the oh, ball in hit. This is a good ball in as well. Vallecano, and it's a goal. Oi. Garcia just scored there. He's offside though, so I'll wait before changing the score. That came out of nowhere, bro. Villarreal switched off. I believe Trejo just put a ball through and they scored there. Let's see this on replay. Was it offside? Yeah, it was offside. It was offside. Yeah, I agree. The fans haven't had a say for a while. But what I'm saying, yeah, is you need to have compromise, what I said. What we're seeing right now is not compromise. Like the Club World Cup, not a single football fan wanted that. You're not having compromise, are you now? The new Champions League format, not a single football fan wanted that. You're not having compromise, are you now? Like the new rules in the Premier League around financial fair play, and I say new rules, but they came out quite a while ago, like 2018 something. Nobody wanted them. No, it's late, but whatever. It doesn't matter the exact date. Nobody wanted them. There is no compromise at the moment. That's the problem. But you can't go all the way back to only a league, only a cup. Like that's too little, isn't it? Mokoko is late to his age. Mokoko is late to his age. I don't know what that means. Mokoko is late to his age. Lie to his age? Lying about his age. Oh, I get it. Is that the African footballer? He lied about his age. Mokoko. Yeah. Yusufa Mokoko. Yeah, okay. He lied about his age. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, did the goal get allowed? Did the goal get allowed? I wasn't paying attention to the game for a moment. Yo, look at that! The full 10 fans, bruv. The full 10 fans in the stadium. Football only goes on due to fans, absolutely. But they're all sleeping to the things going on. This is a mirror to what's happening in the world. Absolutely agree. But again, you need compromise. Like, let's say, yeah, you don't like that there are a few global elites, right? There are a few billionaires. Do you, like, I'm a socialist, yeah? I'll always be honest about that. I'm a socialist. Do you want there to be complete equality? Where everyone has to share money, like communism, basically? Because you don't like the either rich people or like super elite people. Like, you have to find a middle ground. The power openly spit in your face, do the opposite of what you want, while you just take it down and listen. While you just take it lying down. Anyways, I got some video ideas for you since I'm a good subscriber. Go ahead and hit me up. Ball now in the middle for the pitch with Villarreal down the left. And, oh, he's cooked here. Come on, cross it, lad. Oh, the cross is decent as well. Headed is over the bar. Oh, I didn't change the score, by the way. Goal kick for Rayo Vallecano. Yeah, goal kick for Rayo Vallecano now. African footballers try not to lie about their age challenge. You know what it is, yeah? I think I've talked about this last stream, or maybe yesterday. People underestimate how good you can be at football. Like, if you're 28 years old, yeah, you can actually reach the level that like a 20-year-old professional footballer would be at. So, even if you have like minimal training. So 28-year-olds, yeah, because you're just in your prime. You just have a fucking advantage over 20-year-olds, isn't it? 21-year-olds. So you can become a professional level footballer at that age. So the reason why clubs don't hire footballers like that is because you're gonna have 4 years being an average footballer and then you're done. You're never gonna evolve into something better, right? At that age. But you can pretend that you're younger than you are and just completely fool these clubs. And bruv, if you're African, yeah, countries where they don't have birth certificates, easy stuff, isn't it? How many games I've complained about. Bro, you're gonna be here for a long, long time, isn't it? I think that might be a 10 hour, that might be a video series. We'll do like multiple documentaries. It's gonna become an entire podcast, bro. Every season we're gonna end it with a podcast. 5 episodes podcasts, 2 hours an episode. Yeah, that semi-automated offside technology, by the way, proving how useful it is again. They made that cast so quickly. Yeah, I do that anyways. I do that anyways. The World Cup stuff. International football I covered anyways when it's time. But only when the main season is done. I milked the main season until then, innit it? Ball down the right now for the Villarreal. They're looking for an equaliser. And man has just hit the ground here. Are they giving a penalty? No, they're giving... yeah, I thought so. Yeah, yellow card for diving. Get fucked. Bro, this guy looks like Rafinha on a diet. Or sorry, this guy looks like Rafinha forgot his diet. Look at this man, bruv. Look at this man. He looks like Rafinha if he didn't go on a diet. Pino, bruv. Fat Rafinha is what I'll call him from now on. Jeremy Pino. But you can do best and worst games you've watched 2024 since the year is pretty much up. Wow. I think Aston Villa might be a very horrible game. So I'm gonna wait until that Aston Villa game is done. Because that might be one of the worst games you'll have watched probably all year. Yeah, but it's not about subscribers, it's about active subscribers. Like the guys you get from international football. Like you can watch how many people revisit your content right after they subscribe. The people you get that subscribe for the international football, they don't watch any of the club football stuff. Like they don't watch any of the stuff from like Man City or anything. So they're kind of dead subscribers, which doesn't help the channel grow. Because those subscribers, yet they get a notification that a video goes up, they don't watch it. And if they don't watch it, that's negative click-through rate. And then you stop getting impressions. More extensively. Wait, what? More extensively, what? If I covered international football more extensively? And now ball clear again. Come on, whip it in. Oh, poor cross this. Poor ball. Now chested down by Costa and ball going backwards again. Into Junior, the goalkeeper here for Villarreal. And ball backwards again. Down the left. We will be dead. You can't wait, can you? You can't wait to have me humiliated. You're the saddest, isn't it? Ball could back it. Oh, that's really good defending there by Rayo Vallecano, ball goes out now for the corner. Got the ball back, that defender just got a toe to it. I believe that was Lejeune or Espino who got a foot to that. Really good defending that. Yeah, but I'm broke. I'm broke, so I don't got the money to go to games. That's why I haven't gone to games for the last 3-4 years. Yeah, 4 years I haven't gone to a game because I ain't got no money. Shot from distance now, goes through the back and out for a goal kick. Or corner kick. I think it's not a corner. A deal is a deal though. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Asiot. Ball headed away. What deal? What deal are you talking about? And now ball backwards again to Junior. Not pro games, the lower. Oh yeah, I do that on my second channel. I've uploaded like a game already, but then my cousin got injured, so that's why I haven't done a video about anymore. He had like one game this season, then he got injured. He was kind of meh as well. Oh, that deal, yeah. Big up to Rosa, by the way, big up to Rosa. There was a plushie that I'd wanted for a really long time. And I talked about it on stream, and Rosa decided to pay it for me. But like with the prerequisite that I humiliate myself on stream by hugging it on stream. It's gonna be peak humiliation. Red card coming up here. There you go. Red card for Villarreal. Brote gets done out on the counter, isn't it? Like, they've been spamming Rayo Vallecano constantly, but one counter here and they're in panic stations. It's caused them to concede a goal for starters, but now it's also caused them to get a red card. I think Rayo Vallecano is going to come out a win here. Oh yeah, feet rate high, and to play it from Rayo there, I believe it's the Frutos, no it's Oscar, was almost through. Just skint there. Mudrik got caught doping. And he's still shit. Mudrik got caught doping and he's still shit. Bruh. Why even dope then? Like, just kill yourself at that rate. Enzo will be next. Wait. Any players with veneers are obviously fell as they should be banned from football. Veneers. You know that veneers are like for your teeth, right? Like, veneers aren't always necessary, but you can have cases where it's like necessary to get like veneers or something. So unless I'm thinking about something completely different. Veneers, that's like for your teeth, right? Yeah. I don't really think it's like fair to ban veneers. I don't think you can take them off. Fake. With veneers, that's obviously fake. Ah, fake veneers. Is that what you're saying? Ball into the box, and caught by the goalkeeper here, from. Yeah, but his are so obvious. Like, are you talking about crowns? Like, a crown is a fake veneer. Is that what you're talking about? Because I'm not sure what you mean right now. We need less veneer merchants in football. Veneer merchants. I'm not sure what you're talking about with the veneer. This must be something I'm completely unaware of. Like, this is something I'm completely unaware of. Like, what's the problem with like, You mean they're like using crowns and that they've got like doping in the crowns? Is that what you mean? Or am I completely off it? Am I completely missing the point here? And now Rayo Vallecano win the ball back again with good defending, and Villarreal just can't break them down right now. We got the Turkish veneer shops in the Prem. You know, bro. You all shot from distance over the bar. All you need to set up now is oh, it's the Premier League as well. You need to get the Turkish hairliners set up. Like they can do the hair transplants, right? That's Turkey as well too, or is that Greece? I'm not sure. They're the same country. The Turks and the Greeks will hate if you say this, but they're the same country. Anyhow. Yeah, you need to get some, he does miss an opportunity to smile with his fake ass teeth. To be fair, my cousin has a fake tooth. I think he has a fake, what is it called in English? What is this tooth called in English? The sharp one. What is that called in English? Ball into the box now. And collision there between a Villarreal player and a Rayo Vallecano player. No foul is given for that though. They both look hurt as well. Man, now ball forwards again. You know what I like? When they show a replay, yeah, but they like make the screen smaller. This is what they do in La Liga, yeah. They like make the screen smaller. And on the left you see the game, and then on the right you see a replay. I like that, because then you can see the replay and the game at the same time. And now ball into the box again by Rayo, and they could be in hit for the second off-board touch that. What punishment does Mudryk stroke? Mudryk get, I'm reckoning. Yeah, Mudryk get here. Let me look that up. Mudryk. Mudryk. Yeah, Chelsea star. Nah, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Hit by positive drugs test. And oh no, good save that by the goalkeeper. Drugs test and is suspended from football. The 23-year-old has missed the club's last 5 games and has not featured since a Conference League match at Heidenheim on November 28. Manager Enzo Maresca had put the Ukrainian's absence down to illness. However, it is understood that Mudryk, who joined Chelsea from Shakhtar Donetsk in January 2023, has... Oh my god, this is so... ball in the box again. Has been unavailable for selection due to suspected adverse analytical Bro, just say doping. Just say doping. These men think they're smart. Suspected adverse analytical finding. So you mean they suspect him from doping? FA rules state that players notified of a test result can be provisionally suspended. They then have a chance to respond with an explanation before the decision is made on a potential charge. A guilty finding can lead to a ban up to 4 years. Chelsea are thought to have launched their own investigation. Reports in Ukraine that the substance is meldonium. Yeah. You know what the problem is with meldonium? You see that a lot, bro. You see that pop up a lot. Especially in like sports where you do a lot of running. You see meldonium pop up a lot. And it's like for heart problems. So if you actually have like a prescription for meldonium, he'll be fine. But if he doesn't, yeah, meldonium, not only, if you take it when you're not prescribed meldonium, that can fuck up your heart, bruv. That can fuck up your heart. So, meldonium, that's a big bad. Guarantee you all Chelsea is doped. Cole Palmer is probably too stupid to know what doping is, so he'll be fine. Mudryk took a test in August, which was cleared, and insists he has not changed his behavior since. There is belief that any potential contamination may have happened outside the country because meldonium is not available in the UK. I didn't even know that. Mudryk is waiting on the result of a B sample, where it confirms the findings of an A sample. And so was City, but it's not working anymore. Probably. But it's not working for another reason. Meldonium is for your heart. Like, yeah, it helps with endurance, yeah? It's used a lot in sports where you have to run a lot. Where you have to run a lot, or cycling. Any endurance sport, yeah? Meldonium is used, but that shit can fuck up your heart if you're not prescribed it. Like, it's the dumbest thing you can take, yeah? Because 1, it's easily found. 2, it will fuck up your heart. 3, all it does is help your endurance. Like, I know endurance is a big thing in these sports, but you could take better doping methods than that, bruv. Like, that's something that, I'm not gonna say what it is, but it is something that I know a lot of people take. I might have helped them take it a few times to enhance performances with the club. I know a way to increase your performance, endurance-wise, without fucking up your heart. I'm not gonna say how, because otherwise, might be fucked there, but you know. Yeah, absolutely. I had to take meldonium for like, I didn't have to take meldonium, but they were considering prescribing me meldonium, because my heart had like completely gone fucked for a while. But they missed me. They like did a few blood tests, and then they figured out that my heart was like pretty much off rhythm. I don't know what that means, but they like fixed it, and now I don't. And now my heart is fine. So all I know is I could have been on meldonium, but if they put me on meldonium, that would have actually fucked me up more. But it was a doctor who wasn't sure about the findings that decided, let's double check it, yeah. And then they realized, okay, yeah, meldonium will fucking kill him. Don't give it to him. Donnarumma is injured. Bro, that man is a walking injury. That man is a walking injury, isn't it? When is the last time he's completed a full season? I feel like the last 3 seasons or 4 seasons he's been constantly getting injured, right? Ever since he won the Euros, he's just been injury light. Bro is teaching people how to dope. I mean, could be useful advice. Like, you know what I mean? Could help some people out there. You'll never get a second Lance Armstrong unless you get people on doping again, bruv. Like, how are you gonna replicate Lance Armstrong if these kids don't know how to use doping correctly? Like, just saying. And man from Villarreal has lost the ball now. Ball shot into this guy and out for a corner. Or you don't goal kick. They're giving a goal kick. I also like the tactical replays in La Liga, but 9 out of 10 times they're like so blatantly obvious that you're like, yeah, you didn't really show me anything. I hate both. Now teach us how to rob a bank. Well, actually, let me come back to this. How would you feel about performance-enhancing drugs if everyone was allowed to take them? Like, let's say the the Special Olympics said. How do you feel about like performance-enhancing drugs in like those Super Olympics where they're allowed to take them? like not saying that you should like it, but like just genuinely curious what you would think about it then. Now teaches how to rob a bank. I can't teach you how to rob a bank, but I do know that if you want to rob a jewelry store, all the jewels are usually in a black box that is behind the store itself. All the jewels on display are glass copies, they're not real jewels. So if you want to rob a jewelry store, you're gonna have to find the safe with the actual jewels in it. And take that, not the display jewels. When someone says or types pets, it's pronounced pets, not p. Oh, goal by Villarreal here. Look. I'm not paying attention and they scored. Both times, chat. It's pronounced P-E-D-S. Yeah, but goat is also pronounced goat, isn't it? Even though it's G-O-A-T, isn't it? You know why people say P-E-D-S? Because pet means a fowl of something. I really fucking hate it. Professional sports have nothing to do with it. That is why I was so pissed last time when I found out Ronaldo Nazario was on performance-enhancing drugs. Well... Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just joking. Well, the thing is, yeah. Again, if you grow up in the sports world, fuck's sake. If you grow up in the sports world, yeah, you get a completely different, like, vision of it, I suppose. Like, you think about it very differently. 5 minutes of stoppage time, by the way. Let me put it on here that it equalized, by the way. I didn't even bother doing that. Yes, I know. Oh, my bad. Yes, you're the bad. But I guess all I can say is, if you grew up in the sports world, you just have a completely different perspective on that than if you, well, didn't. I think they're gonna give a free kick here to Villarreal. Yeah, they're gonna give a free kick for that. That is not what I said, das shield, but... Yes. Absolutely. That is not what I said, but yes. You should make your children do coke. That is completely normal. That is completely normal in Hollywood. And you know, if they do it in Hollywood, you should do it too. Like, you should take your kids to Diddy parties as well. Diddy parties are a beautiful place for kids to go. They get so many new experiences. Stephen Hawking is up there, his stick is drifting, bruv. You know, like that, stick drift, isn't it? He's doing circles, bruv, he's doing circles. Laps around the pitch. I do track and play... No, that's different. That's different, isn't it? That's different from, like, growing up in, like, a family that managed a club. That it's a very different thing. Like, playing it and stuff, and growing up in a family that's, like, managed a club, you see two different sides. Completely different sides from it, I think. Ball cleared now by Villarreal. I think that most people who play the sport on an amateur level or on youth level are unaware of it, completely unaware of it. But that is what goes on at the higher level. It's MPS. Ball was right now, by the way. They're showing a replay here of the hand of the ball dropping down to the ground and then touching the hand. But then they You know what the problem is, yet? They keep changing the rule of handball. I literally don't know what the handball rule is anymore. Like, is that handball, is it not? Like, bro, they keep changing the rule. Like, what is handball, bruv? I'm actually not sure, because he strikes me as unbothered. Like, I don't give enough fucks to be on doping. Like, kind of guy. He might have been, but I think if anyone was not on doping, it's a type of player like Ronaldinho, who just doesn't care. I still think it's probably on doping, like Jay says here, but I think the players most likely to not be doped are the ones who simply don't give a fuck. Like Ronaldinho, like Hazard, those types of players. And now it's half time here. First half was actually quite decent. I didn't watch half of the game, but it was actually better than the Italian games at the very least. Let me pause the timer here first. I'm surprised that Villarreal ended up getting a goal, because all game long they've been absolutely spamming Vallecano, but the moment they countered, bruv, they're cooked. And second half, it's gonna happen again. But they're gonna get tired, Villarreal, and they're gonna lose, I think. And the worst part is, you might hear about doping scandals here and there, but they make you believe it's only a French thing or rare occurrence. But once you look past the veil, you realize it's all lies. It's everyone is cheating. The dumb ones are the ones who get caught cheating, right? Hazard was definitely on doping. Yeah. He doped with hamburger. Like, he got that, like, hamburger doping. Bro was hamburger maxing, but didn't really work out. Not sure why. Like, he went to Real Madrid and there were no good hamburger stores anymore. And then the doping didn't work anymore. Maybe he should have stayed in England. Maybe they've got better doping there, like better hamburgers for the doping. Or maybe he should have gone to France, Ligue 1, because there, bro, it's Uber Eats League. Well, now it's McDonald's League, bruv. Now it's McDonald's League. Yeah, McDonald's Lloyd's. Spain got better hamburgers than England. You know what, yeah? If I am in Spain, the last thing I feel like eating is a fucking hamburger. Because Spain got so much good food in it. The last thing I feel like eating is some, like, cheap type of foods. So, if I'm in Spain, I'm definitely not eating a hamburger, bruv. Am I now? I'm so tired, bruv. You know why I'm tired, by the way? By the way, good news, guys. Good news, guys. I am done with uni until... I believe I said this before. I might have not said this before. But until the end of the year. And then until, like, the first month of the next year. I've got absolutely nothing to do for the university. Pep added Messi used to eat, sleep terribly, but still performed like a madman, obviously doped in some capacity. I think for the players like Messi, it's simply like, I'm that good. Like, Messi was just that guy. Yeah, perfect injury record is the sus part. Perfect injury records, that is always suspicious. You can call it luck, but at some point, luck is not enough to justify it anymore, right? Ronaldo definitely doped Turto. Yeah, I think they all doped, bro. You know how the fallout between Bale and the rest of Real Madrid was kind of weird? I think Bale refused to take some certain type of doping that the club was pushing on him, and they got angry about it. Nah, Ronaldo didn't. He did, bro. He did. Thank you for checking in today, Wim, and I'll see you on the next one. But you know what it is as well, yeah? But, Messi has FIFA's boy. But you know why Messi has FIFA's boy? I was sorry, not Wim, Jay. It's because he's the best. Like, sorry, no one's done what Messi has done. Like, you could say that there's doping involved, but you could say the same about Ronaldo. Like, it's all suspicious. All of them being that good is in itself suspicious. You know what's funny though? I don't think Ronaldo has ever been caught tax evading, has he? Because I know Messi was caught with it. Let's look that up. Ronaldo tax evasion. Ronaldo is obsessed with catching up to FIFA. To Messi, he definitely doped. Because he's a cheater and FIFA rewards corruption. No, because he's simply the best ever. At least that I've seen. I haven't seen Pelé, I've not seen Maradona really. I've seen the 1986 World Cup, as I said, but what Messi did was just different levels, isn't it? Look at this, bro. Oh, guys, I've got something more important than doping that I found. Oh, my ugly face is in front of it. Let me move away my ugly face. Portuguese soccer. I have to amend this. This is not soccer, this is football. Star. There we go. Portuguese football star. Cristiano Ronaldo was fined. He's definitely obsessed with Messi, bro. Because if you're obsessed with competing, you're obsessed with catching Messi, because Messi is the best. So if you want to compete, you have to catch the best. So it's the same thing. Messi would have died if he didn't take those hormones. Like, come on, bro. Are you really gonna say to Messi, die? You're not allowed to take these hormones. Die? Like, he had a hormone, he had an actual illness that caused his hormones to literally just not be produced. You either want him to just not have a career, because he has to take hormones to save his life, or you want him to die, because the hormones. Jay, I'll never agree with that. This is horrendous, bro. That is like saying stuff about cancer patients. I can absolutely not agree with that. Propelled. Also, all top footballers have had problems with tax evasion. They're not good at it, are they? Maybe Hans van Aken. Let's see Hans van Aken. I bet he's never gotten into a tax evasion scandal. Hans van Aken. Tax evasion. Look! Not a single story about tax evasion. Skill issue. He's just that guy. He's just that guy. Or maybe he's not important enough. Bro had all the football federations set up Messi to win after Ronaldo won the Euros. No. Let me prove you wrong. Copa America. Let me show you, yeah? The history of Copa America. I've done this before. I'm sharing my screen, right? I'm sharing my screen. Yes. Let me get my ugly face out of the way again. Every year. Yeah, here's the Skepa year. Every year. You see this? Every year. Here's the Skepa year again. Then something happens. What happened in the 1930s, guys? Guys, what happened in the 1930s? I'm sure it's something major, right? Why did they skip so many years suddenly? I'm not sure. I think everything is fine. I don't think we need to worry about that, but yeah. 1930s is a bit of a scramble. But then, every 2 years, 3 years between every year, there is a point where they have 2 in a single year. 4 years in between, 2 years in between. 1 year, 2 year, 4 years, 4 years. What happened here? Why is there a big gap here? I'm actually curious about this one. I'm not sure. Oh, that must be the socialist revolutions, right? When there were a bunch of socialist revolutions and stuff in South America. That must be 10. Yeah, 4 years, 4 years, 4 years. 2 years, sorry, I was about to say 4 years. I can't do math apparently. 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 3 years, 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, and this is just 1 year again, like they used to do before. And this is because it's the 100-year Copa America. 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always been in Copa America. It's always been random bluff. And now that in fact, trying to set it up to be like, be in sync with the Euros. That was the point of the 2016 one, but then COVID happened, so this is supposed to sync it with Europe now. Messi took HGH, yeah, but you're not a legal adult until you're a legal adult at 18. You're not actually a physical adult until you're like 25. There was no parody in Copa America, but suddenly when Ronaldo won the International Cup, they make it year after year for Messi. But that's not true. That's not true. Because this is when Ronaldo wins the Euros. So, okay. When Messi started, yeah, I believe this is his first Copa America. Or this, one of them. Before that, it was every 2 years. So when he started, it became every 3 years. Here it's 4 years, even. Yeah, 4 years. This is the Copa America that was like for this Copa America is like for 100 years. This was like the Millennium Copa America. That's not what I wanted. What is it called? Century Copa America. Yeah, look. Copa America Centenario. Even the trophy was different, yeah? This was the trophy for it. This was a special Copa America because it was 100 years since the first Copa America. So that's different. This is 3 years. This is 2 years. This is 3 years. Before Messi debuted, that was the same stuff. Look. 2 years. And all of these. This is all 2 years apart. Like you're ruffling, bro. I can't lie. Tax evasion is where it's at. Do it competitively. Absolutely. HGH, you're never gonna win an argument about hormone stuff, by the way, with me. I've educated myself so much on these hormone things. Hormones changes indeed your bone structure and your muscles. You know why Messi was on hormones? Because his body didn't produce them. If you take those hormones, when you're prescribed those hormones, the idea is to boost or to make your body have a natural development, when it otherwise would have had a subnatural development, which means it's gonna be poor. You don't need... That depends. Puberty does not end at 18. It can end at 18, especially for women. Women, their puberty ends sooner than men. But men can have puberty until 21. Like, I'm 22 right now, so I'm theoretically no longer in puberty, but it is entirely possible to be in puberty until you're 25. Like, puberty is not like set in stone at a certain age. So I'm not exactly sure when Messi stopped being on hormones, but he had those hormones for a good reason. So it's like, that's why he was allowed to take them publicly, by the way. Like, he took those hormones because his life depended on him taking those hormones. Yes. No, he did. His doctors prescribed him those fucking hormones, brother. You're saying you can ask anyone who knows about this shit? Ask the doctors. Why did they keep prescribing them to him? Because his body wasn't producing them. Mates. You're never gonna convince me on that hormone argument, bruv. Like, hormones, everyone has different bodies, yeah? Everyone has different circumstances. Why Messi had to keep taking those hormones? No. It wasn't boosted by HGH. His life was saved by HGH. I'm gonna win the argument by default because the doctors, specialists, gave him that prescription. Pep is known to give steroids to his players, you should know that. Well, yeah, it's rumored to have given... Brother, until you're 18. You're in puberty until you're 21. You're in puberty until you're 21. Yes, until you're 18. I know people who have to go on hormones, who have to be on hormones in like their late 20s. Because their body is not producing hormones, probably. Like, everybody is different in it. Some people are gonna need to take those hormones. People really criticizing Messi for taking his medicine. Yeah, I can never accept an argument about you should not be able to take those fucking medicines. Like, again, that medicine, like, bro, you can't just like say that. I think it's morally bankrupt to try to criticize someone for Pep was banned as a player, so now you're talking about as a player. There were rumors that he did it to gave it to his players because he was banned for taking it as a player. But here's the thing, yeah. Oh. Here's the thing, yeah. I'm just gonna look it up quickly, just to get the story correct, because otherwise we're both gonna be waffling in it. He felt twice. I didn't even know that. While playing for Brescia Cal... What the fuck is Brescia Calcio? A Serie B team. Once felt for Nandrolon and used... and thus faced a ban and fine. After 8 years of protesting his innocence, the now Man City boss cleared his name. He's been found not guilty. He's been found not guilty, my guy. He cleared his name. Okay. We're talking about something that he's been found not guilty on. He continued it throughout his coaching career. Look up the Barca trainer he hired that gave to his players shakes. Sure. Let's do this while we're at it. Barcelona FC... I should do Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola shakes. Now shots into nowhere there, and now out for a goal kick. Yeah, the only thing I'm getting is getting images Pep Guardiola shaking hands. Well, no, it wasn't. Let me go back to it. Let me read it here. Spaniard was exonerated by the Italian FA in 2007 due to an unstable urine phenomenon found by WADA scientists. WADA, by the way, is the World Anti-Doping Agency. And they're probably they hate it, bruv. FIFA hates them. FIFA hates the WADA. So unless you're saying that they bribed officials within the WADA, which I suppose is possible, you don't really have an argument. But WADA is not on the FIFA train, bro. They absolutely hate. They absolutely hate each other. But let me look this up, by the way. No, not enough said. Why did the Italian FA exonerate him? Because the WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, said that the doping results were not correct. So that he didn't dope. So unless you're saying that Pep Guardiola bribed, oh, good ball in here and shot goes wide. My guy, you're shit. So unless you're saying that he bribed the officials from the anti-doping agency, you've not really got an argument there. And if you're saying he bribed them, it's not impossible, but I mean, then you just go through the rabbit hole of he said, she said, don't you? Then it's just my words versus your words. Then it's nothing that you can really hinge on anymore. And ball now just out for the throw-in. I just closed the chat as I saw something come in. The Italian FA can't even figure out their own players doping. Well, they certainly figured out that Pogba was doping. So, just saying. By the way, what do you have to say about in February 2017, Cristiano Ronaldo, along with a teammate, was accused of disrupting a routine doping test. The entire situation turned unpleasant in the doping control station. This incident provoked a lot of attention and triggered a number of communications between UEFA and Real Madrid. The club continued to defend their players and the accused governing bodies of being incapable of dealing with top players. I love when Real Madrid does stuff like this. Not even taking the piss. I actually love when Real Madrid does stuff like this. Because it just shows where that club in it. It just shows a proper club. Just standing up for their players like that. If only they could respect their legends, that would make it really complete. Despite allegations and doubts, there was no action taken against Real Madrid. Well, of course not. They're Real Madrid. In 2019, Ronaldo raised a red flag when he left a stadium soon after a match, possibly to avoid a dope test. However, there was no implication or allegation made by officials that he was avoiding the test. If you're gonna go through everything, you're gonna find stuff about everyone. Bro, there's so many stories about all the big guys in football and it. Italian FA is corrupt as fuck. I mean, so are all the FAs. I can't lie, Jay. You're just coming across as salty. I can't lie. Not gonna comment on that. Cristiano Ronaldo was the most tested at the time. Do you think they're going double down on Ronaldo to test him and stuff? Like, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. You think they're double testing him or something? Timer. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you. We're waffling here. Ronaldo fans love blame shifting. Bro, everyone does the same stuff, mate. Everyone does the same stuff. You're shifting the blame. You're this, you're that. Bruv, it's all circus and everyone is a clown. Like whenever you generalize, yeah? And I generalize too. I make generalizing statements. And I try to give disclaimers when I'm making a generalizing statement. But when you're generalizing, you've got to know every generalization can go one way or another. Yes, because of his performance, they tested him more. It happens with everyone. Okay, but Messi was the best performing, so they would have tested him the most. Oh, that's a board challenge there. Oh, just very late there. Player just flies in. Man is going on Sergio Ramos settings over here, trying to break legs. Garcia, man. Is that Garcia? Yes, no, sorry, it's Oscar. Sorry, it's not Oscar, it's Tejo. When you go through the entire team, you'll get the right guy, eventually. Yeah, that's true. But I don't get your argument. Yeah, they're gonna test you more if you're performing at a high level. That goes both for Messi and Ronaldo. Like, that goes for everyone who performs at a high level. Like they're just gonna get they're just gonna get there, isn't it? From the Pep Guardiola era, they didn't do tests on Barca players at the entire points. How do athletes avoid urine samples? They do something very fucked up. The day before they have a game, they train. Like, this is something I know people have done. They train, they pee in a vial, they close the vial, they lubricate the vial, and put it inside their rectum. So that's their ass. And then when they get like when they have to do a doping test, they take it out and they pour the vial into the thing. So they pee into the vial before taking any form of doping, obviously. Well, yeah, but at least I'm double checking things before I'm saying it. Because here's the thing, you probably haven't looked any of this up. You've just seen stuff online and gone with it. Like, looked at stuff from YouTube and stuff. And I'm not trying to take a dig at you here, yeah, but 90% of what you're saying is nonsense. I've looked up the thing about Pep Guardiola. He was exonerated, not guilty. You can start going down the conspiracy theory trail there. And fair enough, it is entirely possible that Pep Guardiola bribed some officials. But at that point, you're just at he said, she said. Cristiano Ronaldo, as I just read off, had his own doping scandals in 2017 and 19. He was found not guilty on both cases. The thing is, yeah, you think Cristiano Ronaldo is some saint, and I'm here to tell you he's not, bro. He's not. Operación, why is it in Spanish? Can you get this in English? There you go. Why is it in Spanish? Operación Puerto, Operation Mountain Pass, is the code name of a still unfinished Spanish police operation against the pro sports doping network of Dr. Eufemiano Fuentes. It started in May 2006, which resulted in a scandal that involved several of the world's most famous cyclists and teams at the time. But did I look up the wrong thing? Yeah, this is something completely different, bruv. Nee, but this is all color and everyone wants to call. But so has Ronaldo. Like, bruv, so has Ronaldo. He's the GOAT because of what he's done on the pitch. Like, objectively, he's been better on the pitch than Ronaldo. like, I can't really argue with that if you've watched both of them for pretty much their entire careers. Ronaldo was unreal at Man United, by the way. Unreal. I saw his first season, sorry, not his first season, his Ballon d'Or season at Man United. He was fucking unreal, bruv. Was Giggs not a fucking nepotist? Bruv. Giggs, Roy Keane, they had behavioral problems coming out of their asses. Rooney, I mean, he just didn't give a fuck, but Ronaldinho was the same for Messi. So, all of them had similar profiles. Obsessive managers, Pep Guardiola, Fergie, blame assholes in the team, nepotists in the team. You find that in every team, don't you? Now, corner here for Rayo Vallecano. They take it short now, whipped into the box and headed away. You know what the thing is as well? The journalists obviously suck his cock. To clear bias into Ballon d'Or and from FIFA is impossible to see if you are. It's impossible to see if you aren't a Messi dog. To clear the bias into Ballon d'Or and from FIFA is impossible to see if you aren't a FIFA. Yeah, I think you mean S. A FIFA admin. You think that Infantino is out there posting that stuff? That is someone who works at FIFA, who decided to do that, and then someone hired up in FIFA was like, bro, you can't do that. And I'm pretty sure that the guy who did that has been fired or reprimanded in some way. So, okay, but who cares about Sepp Blatter? Impossible not to see, okay, yeah, impossible not to see. So are you saying I'm a Messi dog, then? Is that what you're saying? Because, I mean, what did you say again? Yeah, I mean, there's bias, but there's bias going both ways. Always will be, always has been. Like, bias goes both ways. There's bias in favor and against. Some players have more PR, some have less PR. Strikers, or attackers should I say, have more PR. Defenders have less of it, because, let's be honest, attackers are more pleasing to the eye. He was the head of FIFA at the time. The fuck you mean, who cares? No, I'm pretty sure it was Infantino at that time already. I'm pretty sure Infantino was already... When did how do you spell his name? How do you spell this guy's name? Infantino become 2016, okay. I thought he had been president for longer, I can't lie. Yeah, 2016. Good defending again, Momente. Oh, and pressure as well to get the ball away. Yeah, so... Sepp Blatter mocked Ronaldo while sucking up to Messi. Let's look this up then. Why are all these presidents from Switzerland, by the way? I guess FIFA is a Swiss organization now. There's a Swiss bias in FIFA because all of their presidents are Swiss. All of their presidents are Swiss. It's a Swiss bias, guys. Okay, this is back in... When is this? Save my choices, blah blah blah. Not literally acted angrily, blah blah blah. Switzerland is one of the least corrupt places you can be, actually, and at least in Europe. I'm not sure about outside of Europe, but Switzerland in Europe is like one of the most corruption-free places. At least on a political scale, maybe not company scale, but political scale, it's one of the least corrupt places in Europe. The rest, because it's like direct democracy, which pretty much makes sure that every citizen knows what laws are coming in and they get to veto laws. Like, if citizens don't like a law, they can veto it. Like there is a popular vote, and if the majority of the citizens vote against the law, it's vetoed. So they're very good at dealing with corruption. I actually wish they had that system over here. But yeah. Let's compare. One has more expenses for the hairdresser than the other. Is this the only thing he said about it? Like, I'm trying to read through this entire argument. Is this the only thing he said about that? I don't get it. Is that the only thing? Like, the only thing... Jay, I'm gonna need you to correct me here. But the only thing he said is... One has more expenses for the hairdresser than the other. If that's the only thing he said, bro, that's a fucking joke. This is a Ronaldo-Messi debate when both players are retired by now. They're not... Well, they're de facto retired. The people have virtually no rights in Switzerland. That's absolutely not true. Certainly, the central banks are all in Switzerland. Yeah, but most of the central banks don't have anything in Switzerland. Swiss people, yeah, they're smart, bruv. Most of the central banks come from Swiss people. Most of them, not all of them, but... Or maybe not most of them, but at least many of them. And they definitely have rights. It's not like Iran or something. It's not like you're in Iran and stuff is fucked up in it. And now ball going backwards here. Into the Villarreal goalkeeper. I'm surprised it's still 1-1 here. But you can definitely tell that Villarreal is struggling ever since they took that red card. Anyway, plushies need to save us from this debate. We're gonna have to get the plushies on. We're gonna have to get the plushies on. Calling 911 now after the debate goes sour. After the debate goes sour, we're gonna call 911. And then it's a wrap, isn't it? Then it's a wrap. Ball on the right now for Rayo Vallecano. By the way, I just want to quickly check something. I just want to quickly check when my exams are. Exactly, because I'm pretty sure that I should have like an updated schedule. And I'm gonna check it now because I thought of it. And I don't want to forget again. I'm sure I don't need to explain to you guys why I'm gonna check when my exams are. I'm sure you guys are reasonable. Studentenklooster. Why does it always take so long to load, bruv? Come on, load this shit. There you go. Okay, the 8th and the 14th, yeah, perfect. Let me save that as well. If you're the head of the governing body of football, who decides who the best player in the world is? Wait. If you're the head of the governing body of football, who decides who the best... But you don't. The president of FIFA does not get a vote in the best player award. They don't get a vote. It's managers, players, media and fans. They don't get a vote. While mocking one of the contenders, while sucking up to another, but he didn't. He didn't though. The only statement he made, again, correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me what else he said, because the only statement that I can find is one has more expenses for the hairdresser than the other. That is literally the only statement I can find. So maybe I'm missing something here. Tell me, Jay, if I'm wrong, but that's the only thing I can find. So that's an obvious red flag. If it's true, yes. I'm not reasonable. Don't check when your exams are. Well, fuck you, Rosa. You can fuck off down the lane. The Barca coach that was with Pep was also linked to the cyclists that got for the doping. The Barca coach that was with Pep was also linked. So via. You're going via. That is a lot of links. Via, I am connected with a murderer because the brother of a friend's cousin, or like of a friend's, like, I don't know how to it, was killed someone. So via gets you a long way. Got caught. Wait, what? The Barca coach that was with Pep was also linked to the cyclists that got caught for the doping. Yeah, okay. FIFA obviously sways voters. I mean, if we're gonna argue that, then every award either of them won were flawed. Every award Ronaldo has won and every award Messi has won were invalid. Every award any player has won were invalid because FIFA sways voters. So if you agree with that, fair enough. You're actually taking it too hard. But if you're gonna then say that Ronaldo won it against the odds, you can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it, right? Making public statements like that when you're in the position is a clear indication of your private views. One has more expenses for the hairdresser than the other. So he's saying that one of them looks more after his hair than the other. I mean, sure, you can think of that as offensive, but I don't know. That seems very weak to me. If he actually said something like Ronaldo spends way too much time on his hair and should focus on football, if he said something like that, like, then yeah, but he said, oh yeah, he's got a more expensive hairdresser. That just seems to me like he's trying to avoid the question. Again, I don't know the interview. If you have a link to the interview, by the way, Jay, do tell me. If you have a link to the interview, tell me. Because I will actually go watch it and see. Substitutions, by the way, now by Villarreal. The fat Rafinha is coming off the pitch. He clearly did win it against the odds. They gifted Messi more in 2021 when he won Copa America. 2022... but he didn't win it in 2022. Benzema did. 2023, yeah, I don't think he deserved it. I think Haaland deserved it more. I don't think Vinicius deserved the award this year. I don't think that... oh wait, you're talking about the FIFA best, not about the Ballon d'Or, are you? Yeah, FIFA best... yeah. 2022 was Messi, wasn't it? Yeah. The most titles is 4, by the way. I didn't even know that. Messi, 4. Let's see, where is the first? Ronaldo gets his first in 2008. Messi gets his first in 2009. Then the award stopped until 2016. Ronaldo won it twice. Why did they start it back in 2016? Messi had a good year in 2010, 11, 12. Why did they stop? It's corruption. Why did they stop it immediately after Messi became into his prime? He should have won 4 in a row. It's corruption, guys. Like, come on, Jay. 2019, he absolutely deserved that as well. Insane caddy job over Barcelona. 2021 was actually Robert Lewandowski, who should have won the Ballon d'Or, by the way, in 2020. I still think that goal for the Ballon d'Or was stupid. 22, yeah, okay, that should have gone to Courtois, not to Messi. But goalkeepers never get their credit, do they now? 2023, yeah, Messi didn't deserve it either, but World Cup tax, unfortunately. If Ballon d'Or was fair, they'd have 5, or Messi would have 4. No. Mate, no. Don't do this, bro. 2008, nah, bro, you think Ronaldo is better than Messi? Bro, wrap it up, bro. Nah, bro. Lewandowski probably should have too. He probably should. But let's go through all Ballon d'Ors, yeah? Ballon d'Or. I actually know all of them out of my head from like 2008 onwards, but let's just do this anyway. So 2008, Ronaldo 2008, deserved, yes or no? We're gonna go through them every year. 2008, Cristiano Ronaldo, deserved, yes or no? Yes or no? And we're gonna keep count here. So just give me a yes or a no. No need to argue. Like we can argue if we disagree, right? Just yes or no. I don't know how far chat is behind, by the way. Can someone tell me how far chat is behind as well? I sent a link for the chat blathers, by the way. I don't see a link. I don't see a link here. Okay, yes, Ronaldo. That was a long gap there. Is the stream coming behind that much? You need to approve him or links get blocked. Okay. Can you do that, Dassilt, or do I have to do that? Well, let me just do it myself here. Let's not be lazy. Thank you for telling me, Dassilt. There you go. Give me a second, Che. I'll tell you when you're approved. So what do I do? Well, if I add you as a moderator, you'll be able to send links, but... I think. I'm gonna add you as a moderator, but I'm gonna remove your moderation because I kind of don't want to add any moderators yet. Like, I've got 2 moderators right now, and I wanted Silt and, what is his name? Fortbeat to be the only moderators until my channel gets bigger. because I don't want the entire chat to be like blue. So I've added you as a mod now, but I'll remove it later, just as a heads up, right? So you can send the link now. You can now send the link. And maybe when we get to 500 subscribers, I should add a new moderator. Actually, when we hit 500 subscribers, I'll add you as a moderator permanently. Because you're always in here, so then I'll add you permanently. But for now, I'll take it away afterwards. Now ball with Rayo Vallecano here, and they lose it as soon as I say that. Still got a throw in though. Jay about to abuse mod powers. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. We're gonna abuse mod powers here. We need to get them Latinos on it. We need to get the Latinos in here. It was promised to us by who's that thing about? Was it Milan? I think Milan was talking about. Yeah, it was Milan. Milan promised us Latinos, so we will be there. Yeah, okay. There we go. I've opened the link. I prefer Messi. FIFA president Sepp Blatter slammed after mocking Cristiano Ronaldo. Let me scroll down here. Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese Football Federation and Real Madrid. Okay, sorry, I misread this. Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese Football Federation and Real Madrid have responded angrily to comments from FIFA president Sepp Blatter. I want to know, by the way, when is this? 2013. Okay, so yes, he is still FIFA president. Had appeared to make fun of Real and Portugal forward. Blatter, who was forced by the reaction to apologize while insisting he meant no disrespect, was asked at Oxford University Union in England on Friday for his opinion on Ronaldo and Barcelona's Wonder Player of the Year, Lionel Messi. World Player, of the Year. The 77-year-old Swiss said they were both exceptional athletes, but added that, unlike Messi, Ronaldo resembled a commander on the field of play. He then rose from his chair and strutted on the stage in a military fashion, appearing to imitation of the Portuguese. Ronaldo has more... Oh, fuck's sake. This mouse has so much mouse drift, by the way. Has more expenses for the hairdresser than the other, but that doesn't matter. He added to widespread laughter. I cannot say who is the best, but there will again be a contest this year. I like them both, but I prefer Messi. Ronaldo, who was the last player to land the World Player Award in 2008 before Argentine Messi won it 4 in a row, posted a link to a video of Blatter's comments and a heavily ironic response on his Facebook page on Tuesday. This video shows clearly the respect and consideration that FIFA has for me, for my club, my country, Ronaldo wrote. Much is explained now. I wish Mr. Blatter health and long life with the certainty that he will continue to witness as he deserves the success of his favorite players and teams. Blah blah blah. No respect, FFP. I don't get what the FFP said. It was with surprise I watched and analyzed the words of Sepp Blatter about captain of our national team. I think the comments show a clear lack of respect towards both Ronaldo and Portugal. I'm like, bro, wrap it up. Yeah, that's overboard. He never talked about Portugal. He just said one thing about one Portuguese person, bruv. Calm down. Gomez also said it was inappropriate that only a few days before Ronaldo was nominated as candidate for the FIFA World Player Award on Tuesday, the head of soccer governing body expressed a preference for Messi, who is also a candidate. We sent FIFA a letter asking for the president to tell us what are the real intentions of his words, since we do not understand he could make such comments. Earlier, Real coach Carlo Ancelotti said club president Florentino Perez had written to Blatter to ask for clarification. What's Carlo Ancelotti? Yeah, I suppose 2000. Yeah, that's before he got sacked, right? Didn't he get sacked in 2013? Or was he sacked in 2004? Completely besides the point. Let's focus on this. Had written to Blatter to ask for clarification of remarks the Italian said showed a lack of respect to a very serious and very professional player. Real later published Perez's letter on the website, Real Madrid's website, as well as Blatter's reply. The FIFA chief's comments were unfortunate and unacceptable, and had caused enormous disappointment to the club and their fans, Perez wrote. I'm sorry if I'm reading this for a long time, by the way, because it's a long article. And this game has gotten boring in the second half anyways. Blatter's admission that he preferred Messi over Ronaldo could affect the voting for the player award, due to be announced in January, the construction magnate added. How much longer does this article go on? Jesus Christ, it just goes on and on and on. Yeah, this goes on for a while. I'm gonna wrap this article up here because it keeps going. But what I will say, yeah, should he have preferenced one player or the other? Absolutely not. Was it mocking? Not really. Like, maybe it came across as mocking if you watch the interview rather than just read it. Because obviously you can mock someone in tone. Like, you can say, oh, you're really smart, aren't you? Like, obviously the tone makes it mocking, right? So, maybe it was mocking in interview. But saying that you prefer Messi, you should not do that as president, but kind of tapped there. Send it, yeah, thank you for sending it. It was obvious mockery and shows... excuse me. It was an obvious mockery and shows his bias, which echoes the opinions of all of FIFA. Does it though? Because he never got re-elected, did he? He never got re-elected. Blatter got caught for corruption. Yeah, you read it. Yeah, if I was reading the chat, I could have stopped earlier. Blatter got caught for corruption. Caught by who? Like, if you're saying he echoes all of FIFA's opinions, why did FIFA reprimand him? Why did they never elect him? Well, to be fair, he was old already, so... But, caught by who? Like, just saying. Now, ball into the box. And ball headed away again. But right. So yeah, he should not have said that. Absolutely not. That is wrong by him. And he also apologized for it, from what I read. I haven't gotten to the apology yet, but I know that he's apologized for it from what I've read already. So, to save their own asses. I mean, yeah, but if you go that way, you can make the world go round again, innit it? Plus, they continue to show immense favoritism to Messi. Well, what is immense favoritism though? Because his performances on the pitch were the best in the world, so... Is immense favoritism winning him the awards? Is it like journalism scandals? Like, what is it? Let's continue, by the way, with the Ballon d'Or. So, currently... while you get your response, yeah? Currently, 2009, Lionel Messi. Agree or disagree? So, yes or no? Lionel Messi, 2009. Ball down right now. The journalist shouldn't have asked that question either, to be fair. Yeah, but... You know what the thing is, yeah? Good clearance there. There was a journalist... Yeah, I'll use this as an example. In the Chess World Championship, a journalist asked Magnus Carlsen a question about a cheating scandal that had been going on with different players. Magnus Carlsen said, I'm not answering that question. If you get a question here that you don't think is appropriate to ask, you say, I will not answer that question. You can remove mods. There you go, remove. And when we get to 500, I'll add you as a permanent moderator. So okay, we currently have 1 Ballon d'Or for Messi, 1 for Ronaldo. 2010, Lionel Messi. 2010, Lionel Messi. Corner here now for the Villarreal. Villarreal taking a while with his corner, referee stopping the play here as well as some fighting is going on in the box. Now ball on the right. And going backwards again, Villarreal could cross it in now, it is whipped in and headed away. Messi 2009, well, but I'm asking Jay, like, all due respect, I'm talking with Jay about it. Like, fair enough, yeah, fair enough, but I agree with you, by the way, I agree with you, but the thing is, I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be 3-on-1. Because I know that you agree with me. I think Rosa agrees with me, I don't know. Rosa, do you agree with me? Yes or no? But I don't want this to be a 3-on-1. I don't want it to be me, the Shield, so you, and then Rosa, all on Jay. I don't want that. Because I've been on things here where the chat absolutely cooks you. That ain't happy. That ain't happy time. We got to have the stats and trophies to look at their seasons. Wait, when did you start watching football, Jay? When did you start watching football? Like, not trying to diss you, but didn't you watch that season too? Like, I'm not sure how old you are either. Like, maybe you were too young to remember. But in 2010 was the question, right? Yeah, in 2010, so 09-10, Messi got 47 goals and 12 assists, which was, by the way, with that was with Pep still there, so obviously won La Liga that year. He won the Champions League as well, and 2010, is that the World Cup where he flopped, or was that 2006? I think 2010 is the World Cup where he was absolutely horrendous. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong. But yeah, he didn't win the Champions League, that's 2011. You started watching, okay, I didn't know that. I thought you'd been watching football already, so. But N was still a little ass kid. But I was still a little kid. So 09-10 he won La Liga. He won the Super Copa, which is a big trophy in Spain, unlike most other countries. He was not good for Argentina that year, but neither was Ronaldo good for Portugal that year. He was the top scorer in the Champions League. He was top scorer in La Liga. So, I mean, 2010, let me just say, yeah, if you didn't watch football from, before 2012, Messi from 2009 to 2012 was fucking unreal, bruv. So, I'm not saying that you should agree or disagree, but he was unreal in that period. And Ronaldo got into his prime a bit later than Messi did. Messi has like an earlier prime, and Ronaldo has like a later prime in his career. I'm pretty sure that in 2010... No. I'm trying to think back now to 2010. Can be difficult. I'm pretty sure that in 2010... What was that? 2009. No, it will be 2009. Yeah. Not 2010. 2009. Ronaldo won Puskas because he was still at Man United then, right? He was still at Man United. So in 2010, Ronaldo won nothing. So he went trophyless that year. That is, by the way, the year that Spain won the Euros as well. The first, the World Cup, not the Euros. So 2008 Euros, 2010 World Cup, 2012 Euros. So 2010, how old was I? 2010, I would have been 8 years old. I guess I was still a little kid too, but I think I'm older than Jay. No, you're the same age as me, right? You're also 22. Oh, ball forward by Villarreal and shot is blocked. Now cleared by Vallecano. Not very far up the pitch. 5 minutes of stoppage time, by the way, if you're wondering. ...2010 Iniesta. Iniesta flopped for Barca that season. That's why he didn't win it. Not really a hot take. I see a lot of people say that Iniesta is the reason. Like, Iniesta that season for Barcelona had a lot of blunders, bruv. But nobody wants to talk about that. But because World Cup tags in it. Because he won them the World Cup. Fair enough, but Iniesta for Barcelona that season. I'm not saying he was terrible, but he was below standard, right? Yeah, we're the same age. Okay, we're the same age. That's still, I appreciate you agreeing with me, but I don't want this to be... I don't want to have 3 against 1, as I said earlier. So I appreciate you, Dastilt, agreeing with me. But I don't want this to be me and Jet against Jay. Yeah, 2011 and 2012 Messi. You give me a second here, yeah, because I'm writing it down. 2013. 2013, I'm gonna reckon you say Ronaldo. Yep. Give me a second here. There you go. 2014. 2014. So, I disagree with you on 2010 so far, by the way. But I will get back to this. Full time, by the way, and this game 1-1. I'll get back to this later, but just a heads up. I disagree with you on 2010 and I disagree with you on 2014. In 2014, I think Neuer should have won it. Manuel Neuer. So I've got, for you currently have 3 Ballon d'Or to Ronaldo and 3 to Messi. And I've got 2 to Ronaldo and 4 to Messi. 2015, Messi. 2016, Ronaldo. So currently... I still have 3 to Ronaldo, and sorry, wait. Yes, I do still have 3 to Ronaldo because I think that in 2016 it should have been Suarez. And then you've got 4 to Messi right now. 17-18 Ronaldo, I agree on both of those, so we're on 5 each for me. For me, we're on 5 each. You have 5 to Ronaldo, 4 to Messi. I'm gonna recount this, by the way, and just to make sure I got your stuff correct. So if I got it wrong, don't worry. I'm gonna recount this at the end. So 2019. For 2019, I've got Messi, by the way. Because Messi was unreal that year. Absolutely carried Barcelona to a title. 2018 should have been Darwin Núñez. Bro. Hello. 2000... Nah, bro. Nah. Don't joke, bro. Van Dijk... Nah. Messi absolutely carried them to the league title, bruv. Not a single play... sure, okay, let's document it. So, 2022. I think you're probably gonna say 2022 Benzema or Courtois. Then 23, you're gonna say Haaland, and 24, well, we don't really care about that anymore. That's like, it's not Ronaldo or Messi at that point, is it now? This is like a math class. We've got to get the statistics right, isn't it? We've got to get the statistics right. By the way, let me pause the timer as well. Have I done that already? Yes, I have. That's Jay disappeared because I saw a viewer go down. Is Jay still here? I'm gonna give him 3 minutes. He might have disconnected or something, but I know that I'm coming behind a little bit here. That's like a bit of a latency, but 2022, Jay. I know you're gonna say Benzema, and you're gonna say 2023 Haaland, but I just need you to actually say it so that you can't come around later and say that I misrepresented you or anything. Let's do the count, by the way, while we're at it. So, 2008, Jay sets Ronaldo. 2009, Jay sets Messi. 2011 and 12, Jay sets Messi. So, he's on 3. Ronaldo to 10. Are you joking about that Messi one in 2023, or are you actually serious? Just gonna have to count here how much you've got for each of them. 2008 you said, 2009, yes. 2011, 12, it's 3 for Messi, 3 for Ronaldo. 4 for Messi, 5 for Ronaldo, there you go. So, you've got Ronaldo on you've got Ronaldo on 5 Ballon d'Or, and Messi on you've got Ronaldo on 5 Ballon d'Or and Messi on 4. If Messi wins it in 23, then it's 5-5. What I've got is let me go through it. So 2008. In 2008, I think Ronaldo, Ronaldo was sick that year. 2009 to 2012, 4 in a row for Messi. Then 2 in a row for Ronaldo you give, but I actually only give 2013. 2014, I give to Neuer. 2015, I also give to Messi. 2017 and 18, I give to Ronaldo. So that gets Ronaldo to 4. Then I give Messi 2019 is 6 to Messi, 4 to Ronaldo, and then anything past that, neither get. So I've got 4 to Ronaldo, 6 to Messi. You've got 5 to Ronaldo. So wait, let me put it in chat. That's gonna make it easier to see, right? J's picks 2008. 2008, 2013, 2014, 2016, 17, 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. I miscounted. My apologies. Yes. My apologies. Yes. So that's 6 to Ronaldo. 2008, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. Messi, 4. 2019, 9 you said, 2011, 2012, I'm gonna put it in chat. I'm gonna put it in chat and tell me if I got it wrong. Tell me if I got it wrong, yeah? But this is what I've got for you counted. Is that correct? Is that correct? There you go, and I've got my picks here as well. Yes, you're right, but I'll also give you a 2023 Messi for charity. I'm not gonna allow it. 2023 goes to Haaland. Haaland. No charities here. So here's Jay's picks. So 6 to Ronaldo, 2008, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. So where I disagree with that is 2014, I think it should have gone to Neuer. And you can call me biased or not here, because, I mean, you know, I'm half German, but Neuer won us the fucking World Cup, won the fucking treble with Bayern, bruv. He carried hard, bruv. He was just unreal. I give it 2014 to Neuer, and 2016 I give it to Suarez, because he had a bad boy year, bruv. He had a bruv. It was different, bro. Especially the last week, I believe. Oh, no, like the last month of La Liga, bro. He was just popping in goal after goal, bruv. He was showing up, bro. He was better than Messi that year for sure. Neuer was robbed, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, Neuer was robbed in 2014. 2016, yeah, we just talked about that. 17-18, I agree with you on those. Ronaldo was robbed in 2018 by Madrid PR working against him with Modric. Messi, 2009, we agree on that. 2010. There's a lot of people who say Iniesta. Iniesta was not that good for Barcelona that season. Again, he was not terrible, but he was just a lot below standard. Meanwhile, Messi was absolutely carrying Barcelona. Like, Barcelona was dependent on Messi. Like, that's where the thing Messi dependency comes from. The moment Iniesta was out of the team, nothing really changed. They played maybe a bit lower level, but they were still fine. The moment Messi was out of the team, that team was dead. So 2010, I do have to give it to Messi. Then 2015, like 11, 12, 15, we agree on. 2019, even if you give it Neuer, 2014, Ronaldo, yes, he was. Suarez was better in 2016 than Ronaldo. He was a bad boy. He was a bad boy, bro. Just different. A different fucking beast. The World Cup plays a lot in Ballon d'Or ranking. Well, clearly it doesn't, does it now? Because for Ronaldo, you don't do it in 2014. For Messi, you said, okay, charity in the 2023 one. But if you're gonna use the World Cup logic, Ronaldo deserves 4, arguably 5. Messi deserves 6. So he didn't deserve 8, absolutely not. I don't think Ronaldo deserved 5 per se, as you can see from my picks. But I'm just gonna ask you, Jay, do you think Ronaldo is better than Messi? I'm just gonna ask you that. Yeah, but he was also top scorer and top assister in League 1. Scored to like help them win League 1 with that free kick and stuff. So there was a lot of stuff around Messi. Was he top scorer or top assist? I think he was like both. I might be wrong. Even in 2024, they'll say he won the. Well, he didn't win the Ballon d'Or though he didn't win the Ballon d'Or though in 2022. Ronaldo isn't even top 5 footballers of all time. Yeah, but if we go ask my grandpa, like depends on which one you ask, but if you go ask my grandpa, my grandpa will tell you, well, Diego Maradona is clear, so and neither of them come near. My older grandpa will tell you, no, Di Stefano is clear. So I think they're equal, but I'm more favored towards Ronaldo. Well, they're not equal. Messi is better in almost every aspect of the play. Like, it's so clear that you didn't watch Messi from, and I don't mean to offend you, yeah, but it's so clear you didn't watch Messi from 2009 to 2012. Because in that period, bro, just that period from 2009 to 2012, bro, that is pretty much GOAT. That is pretty much GOAT settings already. It's not a shit take though, because Da Silva has seen proper ballers, bruv. Bergkamp is, a lot of people argue, better than Ronaldo. A lot of people argue Zidane is better. We're not gonna include goalkeepers, by the way, because completely pointless to compare them to field players. There's a lot of older people, yeah, that think Ronaldo is not top 5 or top 10 player in all time. Like, if you're talking players of all time, isn't it? He was on steroids in 2007. I don't think he was on steroids. When Messi age 37, so 1987 plus 18. He was on steroids until 2005. He wasn't on steroids anymore in 2008. He had not been on steroids for 8 years. For 3 years, sorry. He had not been on steroids for 3 years. That's a good point to end stream. Jay, we can respectfully disagree, yeah, but if you haven't watched the play, please don't say your opinions about them. I do the same, by the way. If I have not watched the play, I try to refrain from giving my opinion, and when I do, call me out on it, by all means. When I do, call me out upon it. But no, I mean actual and it's wrong. Never mind. When I do, absolutely call me out on it, yeah, but try to refrain from commenting on plays you haven't watched, because sometimes you say stuff that is wild. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching to the end, and I'll see you guys on the next one.